Hey friends, it's Miss Thompson here, coming to you with another weekly update. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to tell you kind of how I'm doing. Since I have you write a how are you doing assignment every week, I thought it would be good for me to do that for y'all digitally and just kind of let you know how I'm doing. I know I have mentioned things here and there in some of my updates, but I thought I would just go through and answer all of the questions that I make y'all answer. So here we go. I always ask you just how are you doing? And for me, for this week and last week, probably like Wednesday of last week to now, I've just been doing so much better. I mentioned it before, but I just had to take control of some situations. And so since I wasn't being productive in my room, I literally picked up everything and put it in my living room, and that just helped so much. I have been reading before bed instead of watching TV until I fall asleep, and that has just really helped with my sleep routine. I feel like I've just been getting a better night's sleep and less headaches, because like looking at screens all day and then looking at another screen to watch TV, it was just too much. My brain was freaking out. And so I've been able to get more sleep, which has been good. And then I tried to just kind of like go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. Now, it wasn't like a huge adjustment, but just little by little, I have kind of taken control of that sleep routine a little bit, and that's been so helpful. I am continuing to do some sort of physical activity, whether that's go on walks or go for a run or just try to do some at-home workouts. That has been super helpful. And obviously there are days that I do not want to do that, but every time that I do work out, I just always feel better, higher energy level, clearer mind, all of that fun stuff. Endorphins are great. We want to use them. Any like music or TV that I've been watching, a couple of y'all talked about like some series that you've been watching. A lot of you said All American was good, and I know I'm like super late in the game on that, but I gave it a try and watched this first season super quickly. Did a little binging, and it was so good. I'm curious to start season 2 because I think that's on Netflix, and so that has been really good. You know me, I love rap music, but I've been kind of taking a break from that a little bit, listening to a little bit more country recently, and so that's been really enjoyable for me with Sam Hunt's new album that came out. But yeah, anytime you have any good music recommendations, TV recommendations, like please let me know. Put it in your assignment, email me, do whatever. I'm always on the lookout to like listen and watch new things, but then also just know like what you're listening to and what you're watching, so we can communicate about that if you want. Something that I'm grateful for is just the ability to spend a lot of time with my family. We got to celebrate my mom's birthday earlier last week, and that was just super fun and super sweet to just like all hang out together, eat food together. We got her some cards and gifts, and so that was really sweet. That was fun. I'm very grateful for that. A lot of y'all have been saying the same thing in your how are you doing assignment. You're just really thankful for family time, and I think that is so great. We want to take advantage of it because most of the time we're all super busy and kind of all over the place, and so this has helped us all just kind of slow down. I'm very grateful for FaceTime and technology because I've been able to keep in touch with my friends. That has been so helpful. The ability to like call them and see their face while you're talking to them has been awesome. I really appreciate technology in that way. And then one of my favorite holidays is Easter, for like the religious beliefs behind it, and so that has just been really good for me and for my spirit. So this past weekend was Easter, right? So celebrating Good Friday and Easter and really kind of looking deep into the meaning of that for me just really helped me in my headspace, and so yeah, I just really enjoyed that. That was awesome. So those are a couple things that I've been grateful for. I'm trying to think what else I ask you. I ask you about online learning all the time. For me as a teacher, I'm just trying to create assignments that are helpful for you with your review, and so I really hope that you're enjoying those. They're challenging but not too challenging. The purpose is just kind of to go back and review all the material, review all the vocab. You know that psychology has so much vocab in it, and so any practice with vocab that we get to do, whether that be multiple choice questions, vocab quizzes, mini FRQs, any of that is super, super helpful, and it's going to help you on your AP test. And then honestly, it's just, life is bigger than AP tests, and so you just having some psych background can help you in classes in the future, in college, and all of that fun stuff. So online learning is going well for me. I'm just like you guys in the same way that it is harder for me to work at home than it is at school. I know I tell so many of y'all that on your How Are You Doing assignments, and I'm not just saying that. Like, it's true for me too. I do much better when I go to a building and have a desk and have a room. I'm way more productive that way, but you know, just trying to make the most of the situation. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me. That's what I've been doing. Just trying to limit my time on screens as much as possible, trying to read more, whether that be like educational books or just like fiction. I really love a good mystery book or a good love story. I'm cheesy like that. Or just any sort of knowledge, whether that be like a Christian book or a psychology book or like a biography. I think those are so interesting, like learning about people's lives, especially people that were very influential in whatever capacity. I think that's so awesome. I think there's so much for us to learn from people in the past who were so successful. Like, what did they do? What can we like incorporate into our day here, you know, in our time here? Like, how can we do some of the same things? So just try to incorporate some things that you enjoy. For me, it's some of the stuff that I said. Also, like putting makeup on, I enjoy that. I feel better and more productive that way. And so if you're like that, do that as well. Try new things. So many of y'all, I was so excited. So many of y'all are telling me like new hobbies that you're trying, new things that you're doing. Maybe even try some of the stuff that you've put away in the past. Like for me, I know how to play piano, but I haven't played in so long, and so just actually having time to like practice that and regain some of those skills has been really cool. And so hopefully you can do something like that, whether it's musically or not. But yeah, I just hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna put this section or segment of the video first, and then I'm going to record the actual weekly update, like what assignments you have to do and the purpose behind those, because I always like to provide a purpose. I'm not just giving you work to make it through the quarantine, right? There's a reason I pick the assignments that I do. Yeah, if you are keeping up with those and like really reviewing, I think you're going to do very well on the AP test. Again, if you don't know the updated date and time for that, check out the past video that I posted last week. It has that information, but it's May 19th. It's going to be the middle exam of the day, so I will give you more information on that the closer that we get. Don't stress about it. It will be okay. You will do well. So yeah, I don't know. I think these videos are so fun. Y'all probably think they're super cheesy, but I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you in this format. And I hope that you like it too. So this is going to be a longer video because I'm telling you how I'm doing. If you don't care, then you can just skip ahead to what you have to do for the week. But I don't know. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Love you, miss you. Take a shower, get outside, call a friend, eat a healthy meal, take care of yourselves, reward yourself with TV and social media. Don't start with that. You're always less productive if you start like watching TV before you start working. So get to work first, reward yourself with that, and feel free to always reach out. Let me know if there's anything that you need, anything that you're confused about, anything that you think is weird with online learning, please tell me. I am here. I will answer your questions. You can email me, do whatever. So, love y'all, miss y'all, and enjoy.
Hey friends, here's a part of the video where I show you your assignments for the week. I'm just going to start with the screen share so you can see where all the assignments are and kind of walk you through a couple of them. As you can see, for the week of April 13th through 17th, this week we have 4 assignments so far. You have your recall activity that you've been doing since basically the beginning of this quarantine. You're recalling the last 2 units. And then after that, you have your review quiz. This is the last review quiz, which is awesome. Normally there would be another one after this, but because they cut off a couple units off the AP test, we're going to stop with this review quiz right here. You have your second vocabulary quiz. You're going to have 2 this week. So you got part 1 on Monday, which you see right here, biological basis. You're going to get part 2 of biological basis tomorrow. So make sure that you complete both of your vocab quizzes today. And then you've got another segment of mini FRQs. Last week you had to do some FRQs over research methods. So this week it's biological basis. I'm going to say the same thing that I said last week. You're going to be much better off if you do the vocab quiz first to kind of refresh some of those terms. And then that's going to help you do better on the FRQ. So I would recommend you doing it in that order. I would start at the bottom, work your way up. I would start with the recall activity, the review quiz, and then I would jump into the vocab quiz and then the mini FRQs. You're going to get another how are you doing assignment on Wednesday. I like to roll those out in the middle of the week. I'm doing my best to respond to the ones from last week, but I look forward to hearing what is going on this week, how you're doing. Has anything changed? Has anything improved? All of that fun stuff. We want to make sure that we are reviewing to get ready for that test. I know May 19th seems like a long way away, but it will be here before you know it. So just make sure you're staying up to date with your work, and let me know if you have any questions.